What's happening, everybody? We got some NBA playoffs going down. It's getting heated. The Warriors are at the Grizzlies this Wednesday, May the 11th. My name's Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and don't forget about our sponsor. It's Caesar Sportsbook, and they've got a great deal for all new accounts. You guys want to check out the description of this video, find the link, click on it, and claim up to $1,100 in first bet insurance. That's quite a steal, friends. Don't miss out. With me today, I've got expert handicapper Ross Benjamin here to give us the NBA playoff free pick. What's going on, Ross?
It's all good, Ellie. Making a killing these days, so very happy about that. And a lot more people dabbling into my selections, which I'm glad they are because we're putting a lot of money in their pocket. So,
Yes.
in any event, my dear, how are you? I haven't
Oh,
talked to you in a couple weeks.
I know. I was out of town. You were out of town. I'll
Yeah.
see you on the Morning Wood Show this Thursday, though. So people at home, don't miss out on Ross Benjamin's sports betting tips. His 101, his knowledge. It's every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern on my Morning Wood Show. So I'm excited to see you there. But right now, we got some beef. We got Warriors -4 taking on the Grizzlies. Grizz are back at home now. That last game was a humdinger. I had
Yeah.
Grizz money line, Grizz +10. I had Warriors plus money, Warriors +3.5. I cashed a lot of bets there. I was happy about it. Total on this one's 218.5. What do you think, Ross?
Side joke, folks. The total in this game I'm going to take a look at, which is 218.5. Just a couple hours ago was 220.5. That was even the lowest of this series thus far. And then it was confirmed that Ja Morant, not only will he not play in game 5, he's been ruled out of the NBA playoffs. So terrible loss for Memphis, terrible loss for us as NBA viewers, as he's one of the most exciting and dynamic players to watch in the game, but he's not going to be there. And you know what? Memphis played without him the other night, and they led through the game's entirety until the last 45 seconds and then fell short in a 3-point loss. Again, it's not like they're not a better team with Morant. They certainly are. Any team would be better with a player that caliber. But by the same token, they're now 20-6 straight up this year without Morant. And they gave Golden State all they can handle in that last game as a 10-point underdog. Anyway, the pace of this series so far, the first 4 games have averaged a combined 184 field goal attempts per game. Now, the shooting hasn't been up to snuff for both teams. However, when you're playing at that pace and that average every game, and the NBA average is somewhere around 172 combined, and these teams are averaging 184, you could see that they're playing at a rapid enough pace where they could overcompensate for some inefficient shooting. And you never know. Both of these teams are much better shooting teams than they've showed thus far in the series. Also, both teams coming off an under, obviously in game 4 with the 101-98 final. And Golden State has gone over the total in their last 4 games, immediately following an under. In those 4 games, averaged 240.5 points per contest. Memphis, on the other hand, has played 5-1 to the over in their last 6 at home, following an under in their previous game. And those 6 contests averaged exactly 240 points. Now, I'm not calling for a total to land around 240, but at 218.5, a big compensation for Ja Morant being out of the lineup, a low-scoring game, which happened the last time, and both teams have shown responsiveness after a low-scoring game to play a more entertaining, high-scoring affair in the following contest of late. That's just what I'm going to do. Golden State and Memphis over the total of 218.5.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a tough one for me. Like I'm with you. I would play over because I think everyone's thinking under, especially with no Ja. And the line says that, like you said, it starts at a 220, it's moving to a 218.5. That means the money's coming in on the under. We want to go the other way here, right? We don't want that overreaction. We want to forget about the last thing we saw. But my fade the injury report was in the last game. Like in this game, it's just the injury. It's not a new thing.
No.
It's a scary game for me. This is a scary one. But I'm with you, Ross. You're the NBA expert here. It's not me, it's you, So let's take it over the 218.5. Ross, tell the people at home they can find your premium plays, your best bets over at picksandparlays.net. If they want to purchase some of those from you, what kind of action are they looking at?
They're looking at reasonably sized action every day, excuse
For
me.
sure.
I'm not a volume player. So if you're looking for a guy who's going to give you 10, 20 picks a day, I'm not your guy. You could become a degenerate all by yourself. And I don't want you to become a degenerate. Anyway,
Well, I already am.
this pick I just gave you with Ellie is a free pick. My premium paid selections that Ellie referred to, doing pretty good, folks. Since April 1st, my NBA 29-13, good for 69%. Major League Baseball on a 14-6 run. With my MLB picks. How about my 10-star top plays? I never give out more than one of those in a day. Sometimes I don't give out any. They're equivalent to what other people may deem to be their best bets. Ellie 21-4 with my last 25 10-star top plays. That's documented anywhere you go, folks, because I list the same picks at all the sites I'm on, including my own. And also 10-0 with my last 10 NBA 10-star top plays. Cashed in on Monday night with the Boston Celtics. And I'll have another one on Wednesday as well. So thank you for asking, Ellie, because there's a lot to talk about. And people, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you haven't jumped in already, if you have, congratulations, you're making a lot of money. If you haven't, be smart enough to do so because you're leaving a lot of money on the table.
Well, and I'm looking at the Picks and Parlays leaderboards right now. Over the last 7 days, you're number 4 on the site, 12-7 record, $438 up. Over the last 30 days, you're number 2. You're 46-29. And on our hottest cappers list, Ross Benjamin is number 4. So, guys, he's not telling fibs. Go to picksandparlays.net. Check out the leaderboard your own self with your own eyeballs. And then click on Ross Benjamin and use the promo code. It's NBA. It's going to save you 20% off whatever you decide to purchase from Ross, and we'll just take it from there. Then you're going to be hooked. Then you're a lifer. That's what's going to happen to you. Until then, we're going to roll with it going over 218.5 when the Warriors take on the Grizzlies this Wednesday night.